Have you ever heard a massive, thunder-like crack come from a perfectly clear blue sky? To understand it, let's first think about sound itself. Imagine dropping a pebble into a calm pond. Ripples spread out from the pebble in every direction, moving away at a steady speed. Sound works in a very similar way. When you speak or clap your hands, you create invisible waves in the air that travel outwards. These sound waves travel fast at about 235 kilometers per hour or 767 miles per hour at sea level. We call this the speed of sound. Now, imagine an airplane flying through the air. Just like the pebble in the pond, the plane is creating sound waves from its engines and its movement. When the plane is flying slowly, much slower than the speed of sound, these waves travel out ahead of it, just like the ripples from the pebble. But what happens when the airplane starts to go faster? As it accelerates, it begins to catch up to the very sound waves it's creating. The sound waves in front of the plane don't have enough time to get out of the way. They start to pile up and compress against each other right at the nose of the aircraft. Think of it like being on a fast boat. The water in front of the bow bunches up, creating a large wave. The same thing is happening with the air. This buildup of compressed air creates a kind of invisible wall. This is what pilots and engineers refer to as the sound barrier. It's not a real physical wall you can touch. It's a wall of highly pressurized air. As the plane approaches the speed of sound, this pressure wall becomes incredibly intense. The plane doesn't just touch this wall of pressure. It pushes through it. It begins to travel faster than its own sound. This moment is called breaking the sound barrier. The aircraft is now flying at supersonic speed. Once the plane is supersonic, all those sound waves that were bunched up in front of it are left behind. They can no longer keep up. The plane is literally outrunning its own noise. But these compressed waves don't just disappear. They merge together. All of the sound energy from the front of the plane combines into a single, massive cone-shaped pressure wave. The same thing happens with the air being displaced at the tail of the aircraft, creating a second cone. This is the most common misunderstanding about sonic booms. The boom isn't a one-time sound that happens only when the barrier is broken. As long as the aircraft is flying faster than sound, it is continuously generating this cone-shaped shockwave. It's dragging this invisible cone of pressure through the sky with it minute after minute. So, if the shockwave is continuous, why do we on the ground only hear a single, sudden boom? Imagine that shockwave cone spreading out and down from the plane, traveling across the landscape. The boom is the moment the edge of that high-pressure cone sweeps past your ears. For an instant, the air pressure around you rapidly increases, and then just as rapidly decreases. It's not just a loud noise, it's a physical event. You are feeling the shockwave. Because the shockwave cone covers a large area, a single supersonic flight can create a boom heard over many, many miles. Anyone standing along the path of that cone on the ground will hear the boom as it passes them. This is why people in different towns might hear the same sonic boom, but at slightly different times. The shockwave travels at the speed of sound, so it takes time to reach the ground from the high-flying aircraft. If a plane is flying at 50,000 feet, its boom carpet on the ground might be 50 miles wide. Why is it so loud? But a sonic boom is different. It's not one wave. It is the accumulated energy of thousands upon thousands of individual sound waves, all forced together into a single, sharp front. All the sound the plane would have made over a long period is compressed and delivered to your ear in less than a second. This extreme concentration of acoustic energy is what creates the explosive character of the boom. It's the difference between a gentle rain and a tidal wave. Both are water, but their impact is wildly different. Sometimes people report hearing a double boom. Ba-boom! This is because there are two shock waves, one from the nose of the plane and one from the tail. So the sonic boom is more than just the sound of a fast plane. It is the audible evidence of an object literally ripping a hole in its own sound field. It's a reminder that the air around us, which feels so empty, is a physical substance that can be compressed and shocked. When you hear that sudden crack from the sky, you are not hearing the plane as it is now. You are hearing the powerful echo of where it was moments ago, a ghost of pressure traveling at the speed of sound. Understanding a sonic boom is understanding the physics of limits, the point where speed overcomes the very medium it travels through. It's a violent, beautiful, and fascinating piece of engineering and physics, all happening in the air above us. The next time you look at a clear sky, remember that it's a vast ocean of air, waiting to be disturbed by the speed of human invention.